welcome to East Coast Oak Reviews. Today, we have another episode of Rate That Beer. This is episode 28. And I'd like to thank the panel that's here with me today. We got Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. Cheers, bro. Alex, the Beer Master. Cheers, Alex.
Welcome, everybody.
Beer Man. Cheers, Beer Man.
Cheers.
And Josh, last beer. Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
On time beer.
Yeah, not late beer today. And then me, East Coast Oak Reviews. So I guess we'll just dive right into it and start doing some beer reviews. Everyone's got a beer they're going to share and do a review on. But first off, we're going to present what we have today. We'll start with Miscellaneous. You said
I'm all right. I can go.
Okay. All right.
Cheers, everybody. All right, so I got a product here from Louisiana. It's out of Broussard, Louisiana. This is canned and brewed by Parish Brewing Company. This is part of their SIP, well, what used to be their SIP series, and now they've switched to cans. So this is a Berliner Weiss style beer with blueberry and lemon. It's called Two Blue Fingers. I don't know what 4.8% ABV, and it's made with 100% real fruit juice. So there you go. That's a plus. No dates, unfortunately, but I know this isn't too old.
That looks good.
Oh, wow.
Cheers, Luke John. Good to see you here, man.
Velvety, smooth, pink, 2.5 finger head. Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Looks really good. I've had this series before. Like I said, they used to call it the SIP series. Oh, yeah, you can see it right in there. SIP.
Oh, yeah.
And they would come in bottles, and this is the first year I've seen them in cans, and they're like the Michelob Ultra cans.
I still don't get
It's going to be good. Paris, man, they're hitters, dude.
I want to try that Ghost in the Machine. That's the one everyone's talking about.
If I could find it in date, I'd drink it too.
But all right, cheers.
Cheers.
Interesting.
Cheers, Miscellaneous.
Say about that. Next, we got Alex.
What is up, everybody? Today, I got Stoneyard Rubino's, what's called cannoli cream ale, and it's 1 pint, and it is a 7%er by volume. So let's pour this up.
Cheers, Cheryl.
Cheers.
Now, does that have any adjuncts in it, Alex?
I'm not so sure. There might be some. There
Okay.
is.
I'll
There is. Go ahead.
They brew it with cannolis, man.
Milkshake.
No, I don't know.
Vibe, but
That'd be awesome.
because it's cannoli. But
Cream ale.
that's what it looks like. Yeah, I mean, I'm really I never heard of Rubini's.
Looks about right.
I never heard of Rubini's. It looks like it's a food thing there.
What, the cannolis?
No.
Cannoli.
No, at the end of the
Food market.
Oh,
Food
Rubino's
Oh, yeah,
Food Market.
Italian food market. Maybe it's a
Yeah,
collab.
never heard of it. Never heard of it. So I'm gonna have to look that up and see if I can try their cannolis for real, and then drink the beer. So that's what that looks like. 2 fingerhead, 3 fingerhead. Smells good. Smells sweet. I'll give it a taste and stuff like that next time around. Appreciate you.
Cheers, Alex. So, Beer Advocate says, notes, Holy Cannoli, our latest collaboration combines the rich flavors of Rubino's cannoli with our refreshing cream ale for a tasty treat you won't want to miss. So maybe they are using some cannolis in there.
Yeah, they wouldn't lie. I don't think so. Maybe maybe me and you, Tanner, will go there and try their cannolis. I never had them.
Eat some cannolis. Cheers.
I'm not joking, though. I'm serious about going there with you. Go ahead, Beer Man.
All right.
Go ahead, Tanner.
Well, I've got one here called United. It's another murky IPA from Pure Project out of San Diego. It's 6.9. I think you guys can get them on the East Coast, actually, from what Rajopolis said. You can get them. But
Legendary with chocolates. Yes.
Not
yeah,
on the East Coast.
canned 6/7/22. So it's getting late here. That's why I'm doing it tonight. I wanted to get it done fast. But so it's about 2.5 months old. 6.9%. That's what it looks like. Kind of America looking. So I like their shiny label.
What brewery is that beer, man? Legendary beer, man?
Pure Project Brewing
I've
Company.
never heard of it. I'll have to check that out.
San Diego, California. 6.9. Yeah, let's open it.
I'll have to check that out, brother.
Getting away from the
What
keyboard.
did you say the date was? 6/22.
6.9.
Oh, 6/9. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Looks delicious.
he's pretty good with dates where I get them, but sometimes they get a little older. So you got. Damn, man. So that poured like not quite a finger, half finger. It is it's kind of dirty. But yeah, a little like an orange juice, hazy, milky orange, really murky, like they said. So they stuck to it. Oops, up here. So they stuck to it. You know, they said murky, and it is. It's like it's a hazy, but it definitely has like a murkiness to it. Not a medium rising bubble, white head, a little soapy. Smells really citrusy. Cheers! I can't wait to get into this one. Cheers.
All right. Cheers.
man. Sounds good, bro. All right. Josh, are you awake?
Let's say Josh.
I was trying to see when the last time I had this brand beer was. Tonight I have from Cigar City. I picked up a mixed 12-pack from the grocery store, actually.
Oh boy.
And it's the White Oak. I haven't had this. I think the last time I had Cigar City was back in like 2015 or something like that.
Wow, that was years ago, brother.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
So I remember having this one long time ago. It was pretty good. So,
I had that on tap at the brewery.
yeah, it was good from what I remember.
Yeah.
Years ago. 7.5%, 65 IBUs. Although the website says 70 IBUs.
Sounds good.
The packaging, well, the 12-pack said it was packaged like May, but this can said it was canned on February. So, grocery store beers.
Mhm.
So, but I was like,
Legendary Josh, I hope you could try to find this. I really hope you can.
damn it, dude.
Did it overflow on you?
Yeah, look at that. It went everywhere, dude.
What's the date on it, Legendary Josh?
February.
It's not. Shouldn't be that bad, ABB.
Yeah, dude, it went everywhere, like all over my fucking.
It's probably just the yeast, Legendary Josh. I'm hoping, anyway.
I don't know. But
Angry
anyways,
Yeah, live yeast. I'm assuming. I don't know.
very carbonated for sure.
Let's see if it doesn't
I
look too
thought-
carbonated.
I thought you said Weast.
No, yeast, not yeast.
So it looks a lot darker on camera. It looks like it's like brown, but a little lighter. It's like goes from dark to light. Not really any sediment, which there's some little floaties on the bottom. Not really much of a head because most of the head fucking exploded on my little ottoman thing here. So, but yeah, that's what she looks like. Like I said, oak aged. Supposed to get like vanilla and caramel and all that stuff. So yeah, figured I'd haven't in Cigar City in years, so figured I'd try it out. So,
Legendary Josh, it looks like you have a Sesame Street glass.
I do, yeah. It's
Pretty badass. Pretty badass. Cookie Monster. No, Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch. Yeah, Permanent Hangover. Check it
Hell
out.
yeah.
Cheers. I gotta go get paper towels.
Cheers, man.
Appreciate
I
it.
got you putting down.
All right. So if you guys noticed, I got hit by a tree branch today.
Oh. Oops.
Trying to hang up.
You
I was
are
trying
you-
to hang up a pinata, and the tree branch snapped, and
Damn.
it was like a 30-foot tree branch too.
Was it not your house, Legendary Tanner?
No, it was at my cousin's. But all right, so what I got today is this Definitive Brewing Company, which I've never had anything from these guys, but this is their Float, double dry hop, double IPA. Pretty cool looking can, I will say. Definitely kind of stood out to me.
Mm-hmm.
It says Float on the side.
Cool.
There you go.
Cool looking. Both sides actually says float. And then 8% alcohol by volume. Brewed by Definitive Brewing Co. 35 Industrial Way, Portland, ME. Is that
Maine.
Maine? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Appreciate that. This was canned on, oh, mine's right next to Beer Man's, 6/10/22.
Go hang on.
It says Vic Romano at the bottom.
Hmm.
Not sure what that means. Yeah, Tan 0, Tree Branch 1. Yep, pretty much, Luke John. But yeah, let's grab it. Yeah, I've never had anything from these guys. Looks pretty good.
Looks hazy like a New England IPA. Legendary.
I drink that.
Yeah.
Looks very.
Yeah, it's good.
It's got this super. It's not really golden. It's got more of a kind of a lighter orange, super hazy. Kind of looks like a light orange juice. Lots of effervescence. Produced a nice 2-finger, frothy, tight knit head, holding some good retention. Super hazy. Can't see through it at all. Smells pretty good too. So yeah, looking forward to trying that. It's already kind of produced some nice little lacing on the glass as well. And yeah, we'll go back to Miscellaneous, and Miscellaneous can start doing the review on the beer that he's brought today. So cheers, guys. Right.
Jay and
Cheers,
All
Terry.
right. So I'm back.
Cheers.
A little bit of head hanging around there. You can get some regen out of it. It's a nice, like, what do you call that? It's almost like burgundy. It's not quite purple, and it's got a reddish hue to it. On the nose, man, fresh blueberries. You pick up a citrusy lemon note out of it, and I was getting this when I opened it, and I still kind of pick it up from time to time. The mix, the blueberry and the lemon, almost give me like this star anise black licorice type of thing. I'm not a huge fan of black licorice, but I don't know. I'm no stranger to Jägermeister. But not as strong as like those sugar coated black licorice. Not like that. Not like Sambuca. Yeah, it smells pretty refreshing. Like blueberry wise, like if you've ever smelled like fresh crushed blueberries, it's got that going for it. More than an art of like the lemon vibe being more. I think the blueberry note's more authentic. But it's made with 100% real juice, what they said. Let's taste it. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, miss.
cheers, Legendary Andrew. Please be delicious.
It's got a weird mouthfeel. Super weird.
Please be delicious.
It's got like a medium viscous body to it, but it's light. Washes down. I mean, 4.8%. I was already going to think that. It's not really as tart as traditional Berliner Weisses are, in my opinion. I mean, even the German ones, like the real official Ron Huskable brewed beers, this doesn't hit the territory, I don't think. You definitely get some blueberry notes. Lemon's more dominant on the palate. And I will say this, it does come off a real fruit juice kind of vibe, not like artificial. Kind of dry, leaves your mouth with almost like that tannin kind of feel. It's like dry and wants you to get right back into it. I mean, overall, it's not bad. I could only imagine this probably tastes like that non-alcoholic beer from Dogfish Head. The one that Josh likes. It's supposed to be really good. So
White Claw? No, I'm just kidding.
No, not White Claw. It's from Dogfish Head.
Lemon Quest.
Yeah.
Well,
And what'd you say? It's blueberry and lemon, right?
it's like blueberry, acai, and
And yeah.
yeah.
Same.
acai.
This got the same kind of vibe. It's nice and light. I mean, it's drinkable. It gives you a hefty palate without being so heavy, but it's a real drying aspect. Fruit flavors are good though. Really, it doesn't taste fake. Artificially flavored, I guess, probably the best way to put it. It's not bad. This isn't Parrish's best work by any means. I do prefer the sip series I got over the past 2 years. They were in the bottle and they had some black currant and raspberry and some different flavors, and those were really tart sour beers. So true, I'd say more true to the Berliner Weiss style. This is kind of lackluster, but it does taste good, if that makes any sense. You're ready for a weird lifty mouthfeel with a dry finish and some good fruit flavor. But that's what I'm getting. Cheers, guys.
Nice. Cheers to or Nils.
Cheers, bro.
Fine.
All right. I believe we got a little scrambled. Alex.
Well, I got Stoneyard, whatever that word is, cannolis, but I'm talking about the red word.
Rubino's.
Rabitos. So yeah, I had to make sure I read it right. So Stoneyard Rabitos Food Market cannolis. I'm gonna have to, and it's a cream ale. I'll have to try the cannolis. Thanks to you guys, always giving me an idea to check it out. Maybe we'll do a food fry on cannolis.
Oh, you like cannolis?
I love them. They're very creamy. All right. So that looks like. That's the Italian colors, as you can see on the can. That's what that looks like. A little haze to it, a little bit. Kind of like a clear haze. Had a nice head to it, but obviously it went away. There is still some head to it on the bottom, but it's not really, I guess there is some a little head, but it did go down pretty darn good. Let's see what it smells like, shall we?
Yes, sir.
It smells
Man.
like a cream, like a vanilla cannoli kind of. Kind of smells like a peanut butter, but there's no peanut butter.
You getting any like flaky pastry or anything?
There might be some flaky pastry in there. We'll see if I get it on the taste or the mouthfeel. I've had it earlier, but again, that was.
So you said it just like sweet?
Yeah, it smells like a sweetness. Yes.
No bread, like you didn't. I don't know. Yeah,
I wish it would
I try
smell
not
like
to leave him
chocolate.
on too hard. I want to get.
I
Trying
know.
to pick his brain.
I wish it would smell like chocolate because there's obviously little bits and pieces of chocolate in cannolis too. If you guys have had them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There's, I don't know, man. Cannolis. It's not cinnamon. There's something. In
No, there's no cinnamon. At least I don't think.
Like a. Never mind. You go. Alex.
No. I want to hear
I'm
from you.
gonna shut up now.
I want to hear from you too, Bob.
Marzipan. I think marzipan might be.
I want to hear from you too, Legendary Tanner. Don't be afraid to say what you have to say. It's not going to hurt me. I like to hear what you say.
I think
Okay.
what we're
I
saying
know
is
that.
we don't want to trick you into saying something. We want you to
I get what you're putting down.
what you're getting. Call it as you see it.
Yeah, I just like people's
Alex
opinions.
is
though.
good.
Let's see what this tastes like, shall we? Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, man.
Hope it's delicious.
It is. It actually has that, like I said, vanilla, base. There's a little bit of mouthfeel to it, like a little creaminess, because it's a cream ale. It tastes a little bit of vanilla, like I said. Not that much bitterness, which I like.
Cheers.
Kind
bro.
of. I think I've had cream ales, but I think I've had a cream ale, but I think kind of reminiscent of what I tasted a long time ago in another cream ale. But it does have, as I'm drinking it, as I'm talking, it does have that sweetness though. Very good. It's not too sweet. It's not like what's that beer from Cape May Brewing? Rooms Together or something like that. That comes out every year. That is very sweet. I like it, but it's so sweet it goes to the dome. Like literally, you could feel that sweetness. I do like it though. Don't get me wrong. I'll get it again, but when you get it fresh, it's very sweetness, very very sweet. So it's not like that. So this is a sweet, but it's not like to the point that it's like sickly sweet. Now, don't get me wrong. I will drink that whole bear that whole can because it's still a great flavor. But this is a perfect balance of sweetness. Yeah, this is not really a go down to the beach kind of beer because it's a 7%, but it's almost 8, 9, 10%. So my book, this would not be a good beer to drink down on the beach, but looks could be very deceiving if you don't look at the ABV. You can take this and not care in the world and just drink it on the beach, but like I said, that's if you don't look at the ABV. That is really tasty though. And I feel like a broken record every time I do this.
Alex, you want to show your can one more time for Mark A?
Oh, I don't mind that at all, Chief. There you go, Bob. That is a beautiful can.
Stoneyard
Beautiful.
Brewing Co. with a collab with Rubino's Italian Food Market. Cannoli.
Yeah.
Yeah. That beer looks awesome. Good. I would definitely buy that if I saw that in the store.
Oh yeah.
I'm,
Try that too.
I'm thinking that me and Legendary Tanner hang out soon. We'll go find that market and we'll have their granolas.
Buy all the cannolis.
And that's not the alcohol drinking it saying it. It's Alex, the beer master himself. I will remember what I said. Because I'll ask, what did I say last night? Yes, now I remember. It's very good. I don't want to sit here for an hour. Other people need to talk. But it's great creaminess. It's great creaminess. Has a great vanilla taste to it. I don't taste any breadiness, I don't think. Like I said, my friend liked it. Brad, the one that he drank this a little bit ago with me. He liked it. Like I said, I would get it again. I'll probably review it on my channel or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Because I like to drink it with you guys or Kevin or whoever else I'm hanging out with. But yeah. A little sticky on the lips too, I forgot to tell you. A little bit. So I'm going to shut up now. And if you can get Stoneyard Rubini's cannolis, Rubini's Food Market cannolis, what's it called? Cream ale. Please do. It is a very good one. Most of these Stoneyard beers are very tasty because if you try you guys see me drink it. The apple pie, Jesus, the cherry pie, that is phenomenal. If you get the cherry pie from this brewery, if you get the beer, the cherry pie one, that's tasty because the minute you taste it, you could taste that vanilla, you could taste that cherry, but you could also have that crust taste if you like that crust. Trust me. So if you can get any of their beers, please do. They're good beers. And now it's time for me to shut up and I'll give you the rating next time around. Cheers. Appreciate you.
Cheers, Alex.
Cheers, man.
Thanks for letting me join, brother.
Of course.
That sounds good.
It is good. The cherry pie one is good too. Yeah, exactly. You like
That's
that.
good.
All right. Your man.
Hey, how's it going? All right. Well, I'm not able to get a whole lot of out of the glass, more out of the can, but let's try and stir it up a bit without. It's too high up on the glass. I can't. All right. Immediately I get herbal and zesty orange, and I get peppermint, or not peppermint. I get mint, which I was looking at mint, and as far as hops goes, Eureka. So I'm wondering about this, if it has Eureka hops in it, because it's very, very minty and herbal like. Orange is coming through more like a navel orange, more of a sweeter orange. I guess you could say like maybe a peach, and that's really all I get. But yeah, that minty is really interesting. But we looked at it; it's lacing up pretty good. Let's get into it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, my man.
Cheers. Yeah, I was gonna say it looks hazy. I don't think they put like rye in it.
Oh, that's definitely looking like a hazy.
No right.
Yeah, well, rye you get like mint and shit, but that makes
Oh, do you in mint or rye? I didn't know that. Not so much in the flavors. Nah, actually, you do. You get a little mint. I bet this has some Eureka hops in it, man. Seriously, or something close, because it's like minty. I don't know what kind of mint, but it's just got this herbal, minty kind of cool feeling. It does have a tangerine kind of apricot bite to it or something. It's very smooth. Very has a somewhat of a sweet sour kind of blend.
Cheers, Ozzy.
Finishes dry. Cheers, Ozzy. Finishes dry. A nice drying finish. I'm not a warming feeling at all. It's only 6 to 9. I don't really get any alcohol. Let me get a nice swig of this. What am I getting? What is that, dude? I definitely get a hoppy. There's a bit of a hoppy herbal thing. Humulus lupulus kind of resins. The hoppy resins are coming out. It does taste like it's kind of leaving the picture. It is kind of leaving the picture. There is no more. It's starting to kind of dwindle away. It's not really there anymore. I wish it was fresher. Soft, medium body, soft, creamy mouthfeel, drying finish. Yeah, that minty. What is that? What is it? I can't get it, dude. I can't get this. I can't figure it out. I'll figure it out on the. I'll figure it out. I'll think about it. That's really all I have to say about this, though. It's a good NEPA. Definitely it's probably single hopped, if all I know. I don't know, but cool. Right on. Their beers have been pretty good so far, but I like it. So that's really all I have to say. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
good. And you said that's a lighter beer.
6.9.
That's still fucking heavy, dude.
It's got kind of a medium light body. It's
crazy because they're, like I said, I had the Newport Nights, and that's their double, and it's only like 9 and change, I think. It's not even super big.
Yeah. No, I don't. This is easy.
I misinterpreted before the show. I thought it was like a lighter version. I guess it is.
Scallops are coming out, or onions. Kind of an onion herbal scallopy thing.
Scallops? Wow.
Yeah,
Scallions.
Scallions. Excuse me, not scallops. Scallions. The little onions, like green onions, or like
Chive.
chives. Kind of chivey. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's got that kind of onion vibe going on. Let's say, but
and Beer Man,
with a mint.
You say it's fresh too, though, right?
2.5 months.
Dang.
So it's kind of leaving. It's kind of.
I've noticed that if Legendary
potatoes.
A Beer Man, I've noticed that, like, all my peeps, like Legendary Andrew or Legendary Josh and all my YouTube people, if they go outside and you have a New England IPA or something like that, one of you guys said something, and you went outside and you drinked it, and it kind of tasted like an onion, even though it's
I've had
fresh.
a couple
Oh, it's
of
definitely onion. I'm getting cannabis now too.
And you're not even outside; you're inside your bed.
I get a little cannabis flavor.
It's like
you
a
guys
roll.
understand that, right? You guys, if you go outside, you'll obviously, if you're doing an IPA, you'll taste that.
Oh, you go outside and you get a different because you're getting different things going in your nose from the fresh
Mhm.
air.
Mhm.
So you're getting this nice like
You
when
get
I brewed beer in the past, I'll go outside and you can. It's like it's cool to smell the air while you're brewing beer because you got
Yeah,
like
you get them spraying there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, taste, smell. It makes
yeah.
it more
the
freshness,
olfactor, the smells that go through your nose and everything else.
and
Yeah.
it makes it more refreshing too.
Olfaction, whatever the heck you call it. Yeah.
You get them putting it down. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool beans.
Heck yeah. Well, cheers, guys. Interesting beer. So
No, I just had to mention that beer, man, because I'm listening to you, and I kind of figure, hey, that gives me the idea. Hey, if you're outside, you can smell that.
Definitely.
Too.
Well,
There you go.
2017 was the last time I had Cigar City. The old can. I had to find that. Scroll through
Oh,
that.
what's that? Is that Snapchat or your Instagram?
That was Instagram, yeah. I was
Okay.
scrolling.
Wow.
Well, this beer's almost done, but yeah, Highlight, the White Oak Cigar City IPA, 7.5%.
Legendary Paul.
Notes of coconut, vanilla is what they're saying. I guess you use some sort of oak. It's rested on white oak. So 65. So the can says 65, but the website says 70 IBUs. So 65, 70. I'm not sure it's that big of a difference, but yeah, it's almost gone. But yeah, it's
Do you
pretty
taste Coke?
darker in color. Yeah, I'll get into that.
Yeah, go for it, man.
On the nose, you definitely get a lot of caramel sweetness. There's a little bit of hoppiness in there. A lot of maltiness. Some vanilla I'm picking up. Not too much coconut. I guess a little bit of that oak. But a lot of caramel and vanilla off the aroma with a little bit of hoppiness. But so yeah, let's dive into it. I already dived into it already. So cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
That vanilla note on that beer was awesome when I drank it. I thought it was like such a switch up from your regular IPA, West Coast style.
So yeah, right up front you do get a little of that vanilla, some of that caramel note. I don't really get too much coconut. Like I said, this is back in February they canned this. So man, what is that? 7 months, 8 months, something like that. But it's a mixed pack, So the pack itself said May. The other one had like a March date, and I was like, nope. But it's grocery store beer, so I was like, I haven't had Cigar City in a super long time. It had this one in there, a regular Highlight, that lower ABV one, and then some other, like a pineapple, some sort of pineapple one that I've never seen before. But yeah, notes of vanilla. Like I said, I don't really get coconut. I get a little bit of that oak in there. Hoppiness, very malty, sweetness, caramel sweetness. There's some floaties on the bottom of this a little bit. So it's been sitting for a little bit. Oh, never mind, I was going to say. It's good. It's I feel like it's a crusher. I mean, it's 7.5. It's not too in your face. It's more, obviously it's not a hazy. It's more, I feel like it's more like a West Coast style type of IPA. But yeah, it's I'm not sure how it was 5 years ago when I had it. I'm sure it was pretty good. But yeah, this is good. This is like to me it's like a good barbecue type beer. Put this up there with like Sierra Nevada Pale Ale or Torpedo or something like that. It's a nice little summertime crusher beer. Not too high ABV, 7.5, but yeah, it's good. So I'm gonna drink the rest of it. I'm actually open up another one or one of the other Highlights. So cheers.
Cheers, my brother. Appreciate you, Josh.
cheers, Josh.
Yeah, when I went to Tampa, I had that on draft. It was definitely great.
Right, Legendary 10.
All right. So if, for the new people who came, We got the Definitive Brewing Company Float Double Dry Hop Double IPA, 8%. I'm getting a big mango, papaya, orange, and grapefruit. There's a nice hop resin, like floral aroma. A little bit of a malty sweetness, biscuity, bready. But yeah, for the most part, it's more mango papaya up front, and then you get like orange and the grapefruit. It smells really juicy. 8%, definitely not noticeable. No alcohol aroma. Definitely more on the tropical side than the citrusy, fruity, hoppy, floral side. But it does have like that kind of earthy hop aroma. Which you associate with like the papaya note. But yeah, it smells really good. So I'm gonna dive into this. So cheers, guys.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Tanner.
That sounds good. Lacing looks great.
Yeah, it does. It's got to have maybe some flake oats or something. It's got like a really creamy mouthfeel. It's super smooth.
Probably the oat legendary Tanner.
It definitely has something like that in it.
True that, my brother. Does it say it has that legendary Tanner?
Didn't do any research.
Oh,
Grabbed
no,
the
it's all on the can, Chief. Appreciate
Nope. It doesn't give anything but saying it's a double dry hop, double IPA. Didn't do any research on the brewery, on the beer. Just picked it up before I went to the party, stuck it in my mini fridge, took a shower, went to the party, and came home. So
Well-
they call it float. But so I don't know what the float is for, but it definitely has like a super creamy New England IPA mouthfeel to it. Pineapple.
Ooh, nice.
It's very like kind of subdued and just kind of creamy and juicy. The finish kind of dies off kind of quick. I get like a little bit of a drying aspect, but I wouldn't call it necessarily bitter. There's a little bit of like citrus, but like that grapefruit note. I don't really get on the back end. It's kind of like a creamy pineapple and citrusy. That papaya note isn't really sticking out like it did on the aroma. Now it's 2 months old.
That's still fresh. Like
I think it's still fresh. I think it's still good. A little bit more of that papaya is kind of coming out a little bit more after you take some more sips. Let me do this really quick. Let me get the bottom of the can.
Hell yeah.
See if I can get a little bit more of like a earthy, herbaceous note on there. As far as the New England IPA, if you want something that's super juicy and tropical and creamy mouthfeel, carbonation's kind of on the lighter side. It's still right around like medium, but like the lower side of medium. Bottom of the can, you definitely pick up a little bit more of that papaya note, but it's still like creamy pineapple, like orange peel. It's not like a candied orange or anything. I feel like this is definitely more along the lines of a just like your signature New England IPA, where it's just juicy, tropical, creamy, very low bitterness. I I like it. It's actually really good. Look at the head. They're definitely using like. I'm gonna do some research after I do my review. Possibly look up what they're doing with this. They definitely got to be using like some flaked oats, possibly some Pilsen malt or wheat or something because it is super creamy.
Is it
And
possible using real oranges, Legendary Tanner, too?
what's that, Alex? What did you ask?
I'm sorry, you were talking. I'm sorry, I should have never done that. I
Oh,
said,
no, I was burping actually. What were you
okay.
saying?
I said, is it possible that they could be using real oranges? Because you did say you felt tasting like an orange.
Well, they would probably put that they were using if they add if they're adding an adjunct like that, they'll probably put it on the can.
Well, you did say you're going to look it up, so we'll see what.
Yeah, but I do think that they're definitely using like some type of flake oats or something to get that mouthfeel. This is like one of the most creamiest New England IPAs. This is like getting on to the milkshake IPA side.
Hell yeah!
But I think that if they were using like lactose or something, they would probably say that they're using lactose. I don't think they are. I think they're possibly using like flaked oats to give it that body. But yeah, I'm enjoying this beer. I do kind of wish the juicy tropical flavors stood out a little bit more because I do kind of feel like it's being masked by that creaminess of that body. Whatever ingredient they're using to kind of give it that consistency, I think is kind of overpowering the flavor that you get from the hops, which it's still a really good beer, but I would like to see more of that flavor kind of pop out a little bit more. But yeah, it's good. I'm going to have a good score for it. I'm going to do a little bit more research. And we'll jump back to miscellaneous, and he can give us final thoughts on the beer that he's
Legendary
drinking.
Andrew.
Cheers, guys.
All right, so I'm 3 deep.
Cheers,
on
Tim.
these. 1, 2, 3. I don't know, man. My final thoughts on this, I don't think it holds up to true Berliner Weiss style, even though it's light. I mean, you really you got to sip it right after you pour it, or it tastes almost like it has no carbonation. It's not crisp. It's not refreshing in any way. Most of the traditional Berliner Weisses that I have, even 4.8 for this, is kind of on the higher side of a traditional style. So it's just not as crisp. I mean, clean, yes. Flavors are good. The adjunct flavors are good. Made with 100% juice. Can't really knock that. Like I said, I was getting that almost the combination of the blueberry and the lemon was giving me a star anise note on the nose. That didn't follow through on the palate. I just think that it might have needed just a bit more carbonation and a little more of a sour aspect to it for calling it at least a Berliner. To be honest with you, this is definitely more on the sweet side. They don't say this has lactose in it, but I don't know. There's a richness, there's a creaminess to it. I mean, I've had higher caliber beers of same style. Honestly, this isn't bad. If you had money to spend, you could drink. You wanted to bring these to a party, and they have different flavors too. Not bad. I paid $14 for a 4-pack. It's 4.8%. Doesn't really follow the style guidelines, but tastes pretty good. And stick it at an 84. Just because it's really not to the style guidelines, and the product does taste okay, but I think it's mislabeled for sure.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
And that accounts. I mean, you're saying a beer is this, and if it's not that, that's definitely going to reflect, I mean, on the score.
And if people are going to buy it or not, too, Legendary Andrew.
Well, I wouldn't say don't buy this. This is something lighter if you want to go.
No, I'm saying it'll reflect on the
4-pack, and it
people.
tastes good, but I just don't think what they're calling it is what they. It's definitely you know, if you've had a good traditional Berliner Weiss beer and then you have something like this, you're just like, this is not what it is.
True that. You tell it how it is. That's what you want.
Well, you base the styles off of traditional Ron Huskable, that's just shit that's brewed over the pond, and they're making beer to the guidelines. It's not like here in America where we can like bastardize whatever we want. You know what I mean? But you get what I'm saying. It's not bad. This is definitely a light seltzery type of product. I'd much rather have this than a seltzer, but
Would you get it again?
I think the glass bottle sip series the past year and the year before that were much better than at least this experience with this product.
Would you get it again, Legendary Andrew?
No, not for the price.
Okay.
It'd be a cool one to like send out. I wouldn't say it wouldn't be beer mailable, but I'd have to go buy a 4-pack and like disperse it between 4 people, you know?
True that.
That's usually how I do it if I was going to do that. Figure, well, it's like I said, I paid $14 for that. So 14 divided by 4, split that between each person. Yeah, not bad, but not great. They have much better products. Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Nice, man. Cheers. Just miss.
All right.
Well, again, I think me and the Legendary, whoever comes here in the future, we should check out this food market and try their actual granolas and do a review on it. And if the beer's still around, I would like to do that. Do a examination with it, because that would be badass. If not, we'll just have their granolas, because I am a food channel too. But let's continue on the actual beer. It does have that sweetness. Again, the rating, it also has a little dryness too as I'm talking too. But I would get it again because I do like cannolis. But like I said, if I can find the granolas and find this beer again, do examination. If you guys can get it, or just do a video, whatever, and see, hey, tastes really good. It'll probably make the beer even more sweeter or bitter. I don't know, but we won't find out until I find the actual granolas, or any granola. It doesn't have to be that one, but it would just be cool. So the rating. I'm going to give it a 90. It's a good beer. I don't remember what rating I gave the other beer, if I did it at all. But that was a good beer. If I can get that beer again, which I think I can, that's delicious, like I said. And I don't like to have to talk about other beers, but if it's from the same company or something reminds me of that beer, I'm going to tell you how it is. I mean, so that beer was good. This beer is good, but unfortunately, it doesn't have that crust, if you get what I'm putting down. When you bite into, and I think when I was drinking it, I was mean to tell, I think I do taste a little bit of chocolate, but a little faint, because obviously they have the chocolate, pieces on the granolas, like they always do. But I think that sweetness and that vanilla that I like, I think is from the actual granola crust that you bite into while you're eating it. So it's probably the vanilla itself in the granola, which is the cream, and also probably the crust that you eat. But either way, they try their best. But I will tell you this, like I said, Stoneyard does make a good cherry pie beer. I'm telling you, I literally can taste that cherry. And I hate repeating myself, but I got to do it. I taste that cherry, and I taste that, that crust. It is just phenomenal. So thanks to Stoneyard, that because because you got to remember, I've never had Stoneyard. I've only had Stoneyard twice, I believe. No, actually 3 times, because I've had the ice cream one, and that was delicious too. That was I think like a creamsicle or something. I'll have to take a look. Take a look on my Instagram in a little bit, and I'll show you. But yeah, this is good. I'll give it a 90. I'm gonna shut up, and I'll give my what's it called? Shout outs and stuff like that next time around. Cheers.
Cheers, Alex. Awesome, man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
Cheers, man.
Broken record sometimes.
You're
All
good.
right. Well,
Don't worry.
It's
well,
true.
cool. All right, man. I was completely wrong with this mint flavor thing. So, although it did have the Mosaic provides you with a nice herbal kind of kick. So, it does have Mosaic and Citra in this, which Mosaic can give you like a berry or earthy complexity. But Citra will give you like the citrus, tropical fruits, lychee, strawberry, citrus peels, that. It's got that nice high focculative kind of like suspended yeast thing. It's like got that New England kind of thing going on. They say murky, but I mean it's basically a New England style. It's scored pretty good on freaking Untapped at 4.16. But there was so many things that I didn't get out of it because it's older, and I think things have kind of gotten out of there. I did get one thing right, which was navel orange, but the lychee, I guess you could say it had lychee, but it still had that mint flavor kind of thing. Dried mango, they were saying on Untapped, and actually Beer Advocate as well.
Lychee, I get like rose petally type.
It's
of
rosy. But you get a strawberry too. There's kind of a strawberryness, a berryness in lychee as well. But there is that rosy rose water kind of thing. But I'm getting tangerine zestiness, but I get like also that navel orange kind of bite, kind of a pithiness, hoppy resinous for sure. Guava slightly, pineapple slightly, which are things that were mentioned from what I was just reading. I wish this was fresher. I really do. It still held quite a blow of interesting flavors and aromas. And I mean, I if I had it off the tap, it would be hella better. But 90 out of 100, if it was fresher, I'd make it a 93. So really not a bad. I mean, they call it a New England, not a murky. It's not a. I mean, everyone names things the way they want to name them. But not bad. We'll stick with a 90 out of 100 for sure. But yeah, that's what I have. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, man.
All right. We'll roll it to Josh.
All right.
Oh boy.
High Lie, the White Oak, 7.5%, 65 IBUs. They say 70 on the website. Anyways, like I said, it's been a while since I had this. I like it. It's nice. It's nice to switch up from the haze. Go back to, I guess, traditional styles. I feel like this is more of a West Coast type of IPA for sure. Like I said, you get caramel notes, that vanilla. I don't get too much coconut on there. A little bit of the oak on there, but it is pretty old. But that's what you get for grocery store beers. But it's good. Like I said, it's definitely like a barbecue type beer, or a summer type beer. You kind of crack one of these open. Score wise, I'll give it an 88. I think it's pretty good. Not too heavy. Nice and light. Got some hoppiness to it. I just opened that actual regular High Lie. Same ABV, same IBU.
I've had that legendary Josh. Pretty good beer. That you're drinking now, legendary Josh?
Yeah, I'm drinking the regular High Lie.
Oh, okay.
It's good. I mean, they're both. I've enjoyed the High Lie series. Like I said, I haven't had them in years, but it's nice to switch it up and do something a little different instead of drinking hazies all the time and heavily fruited. So I might start diving into like table beers and stuff like that. Some fruiter age like Pilsners, that kind of stuff, or go back to the classics and do like Ice House and all of their stuff. So, but yeah, it's a nice little. Like I said, it's a nice switch up. I know I'm repeating myself like Alex says, but Yeah, to me, this kind of reminds
It's
me
true.
of Sierra Nevada. Sierra Nevada. I mean, no one can really touch Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, Torpedo. Those are the OGs in the game. You
Cheers,
can
man.
find them in date, So, but yeah, 88 for the High Life White Oak from Cigar City. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers.
John. Awesome. All right. Just like to had some people hop on the chat. Dan, cheers, Dan at Felix Beer Reviews. I'm assuming that's Dan. King Cobra, Jacob, and yeah, appreciate everybody stopping by, hanging out with us. So the definitive. So I did look it up on Beer Advocate, and they gave it a 94 for outstanding. It says this full body double IPA is dry hop with Citra and a blend of Simcoe and Laurel Cryo pellets. Flush on the tongue, this beer tastes and smells like lemon citrus raindrops, tropical hibiscus petals, and a day floating down the river. Now, I do get, like I said, I was getting like a creamy pineapple, like an orange peel, and like a papaya note. And that makes a lot of sense that they're using the cryo, because for the most part, with the beers that I've had in the past with the cryo, usually kind of dials back that bitterness, gives it that really big mouthfeel. And I like the cryo. I'm a fan of the cryo, but I will say that it does kind of subdues the big tropical notes, the big citrusy notes, the bitterness. Something that I do enjoy with IPAs, and like Proclamation, New England IPAs have kind of enveloped into this. Oh, it's only juicy tropical flavors, and there's no bitterness, and it's all this big juice bomb, tastes like you're drinking fruit juice. But some companies, like I said, like Proclamation, have came up with some really good New England IPAs to the point where they're like super juicy, tropical, citrusy, and fruity, but they also give you that nice hop resin, a little bit of bitterness, nice crisp finish, not too full bodied to the point where you're drinking like a milkshake IPA or something like that. I do like this beer. But I would want a little bit more of that tropical and fruity notes coming out of it. I want a little bit more bitterness. For someone who doesn't like bitterness at all, someone who doesn't like IPAs like Westies and stuff like that, I think you would love this, because there's almost slim to no bitterness. It's a little astringent. It's got a little bit of a drying aspect on it, but it's, for the most part, it's super creamy, tropical fruity. But like I said, the fruity tropical flavors are a little bit subdued. So with all that being said, I'm going to give the beer a 92. I do like the body on it. I think that's what this beer really has going for it, is the body. And also just the appearance of the beer looks really nice. But if you're going into this thinking that this is going to be like a juice bomb, it's double dry hopped, you'd probably want a little bit more out of the beer. So it might be a little not misleading. It might be a little disappointing. You might be a little disappointed when you drink this. But I do think it is really good. And yeah, what did I say, 91? Anyone's listening to me? Yeah, I'm going to go with 91. Yeah, I would give it a 91. 91. Like I said, there's some stuff.
Sorry, I'm not on my A game tonight.
No worries, guys. 475. And I would buy this again. And to answer your question, if you were going to ask me, Alex, I would buy this again. I would definitely drink this. I would buy a 4-pack. I do like it. I do like the body of it, mouthfeel, carbonation, all that stuff. Like this one doesn't really have a heavy carbonation. Like I said, it's on the lighter side of medium. But carbonation, mouthfeel, and all that is a big aspect in drinking beer. For me personally, flavor, I love flavor, But when you have a beer that's this creamy,
Hmm.
and I think that this would be a New England IPA that Alex would also really like because he's always pulling out those creamy notes, and he's
I
always
do love it.
Looks good,
he's
man.
I love that.
always focused on like mouthfeel and bodies of beers. And I really do enjoy that aspect of beers as well. So, like I said, this would be right up your alley, Alex.
Well, maybe one day I could do an examination with you. I don't know if I can get that beer, but either way,
They're out of Maine. I'm not exactly sure how far Maine is from you. But yeah, so if you can
Very
find
good.
it, try it out yourself. And yeah, we'll go back
we'll
to
play Columbo on that later.
just gonna go
Oh,
over
hi, Grace.
comments over here really quick. Josh just mentioned table beers, not familiar. Care to elaborate?
Well, the table beers, like they made like field beers and like beer to guards, and they were
They're
like
good.
low, like table beers, like hydration when water. You couldn't have, they didn't have clean water, so they make beer and they make this low ass ABV shit, so you could drink it all day and not be fucked up market fields.
Yeah,
You
I
should
seen
know
the table beer the other day.
Or go mine and stuff like that. I think it was Beer to Guard. It's I can't remember exactly, but that's what it is. Like mining towns, low ABV, but it's beers made for keeping. I think is what it translates to.
put it on the table. Yep, it's good.
You still mow the lawn and not cut your foot off.
Yeah, yo. Unless you have like way too much, and then you drank everybody else's back then. Challenge you to a duel.
You could probably get those up there, Paul. Table beer would be everywhere.
But yeah, it's been a great show tonight. Thank you to the chat. We're gonna start doing shout outs. Let me put everybody in line. Bang, bang, bang.
Jeez.
All right. So if you guys got shout outs, go for it. Let us know what's going on in the YouTube world or any other social media platforms for what you guys got going on. So cheers.
Cheers.
Me personally, I really don't have anything going on. I've been on a bit of a hiatus. I've been doing my own thing, bopping around, going live here, playing some video games there. Just taking a little break from the beer tube, even though I'm not taking a break because I joined
Well,
the
you kinda
show.
are.
But
Yeah.
yeah, just hanging out. So other than that, go check out FLX Beer Reviews. Dana Mike, great fucking dude. Richopolis, get a nose on him.
Legendary Richopolis.
Very, very good dude. He's shipped out a few beer mails recently to a couple YouTubers that I'm sure we're all sub to. And I think he got one as well. All kinds of reviews. I seen he drink some Fidens video drop today or something like that. Go check him out. He's getting some gas.
Yeah,
Damn
Richopolis.
good guy, that guy. Anyways, other than that, I did stop by Bang and Beer podcast yesterday and said hello to Anthony and them. They went live yesterday for some odd reason, but stop by there if you want to hear beer podcasts. Go check them out. It's been a while. That's pretty much it. You guys know the usual suspects and the players. Oh yeah, and let's not forget about Bumpy, legendary Bumpy.
There you go.
New brew will be Monday at 8 o'clock. All you have to do is bring a new beer that you've never had. Cheers, boys.
Nice.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Well, me.
I'm interested to hear too.
Yeah, I was curious.
Well, me. We're gonna be doing peanut butter filled pretzels. Anything you want. Beer, bring any beer you want. Bring any filled pretzels on Food Friday. Filled peanut butter pretzels. It's what's it called? I can't remember now. Peanut butter filled pretzels. Just
Get
peanut
that
butter
big
pretzels.
container of Utz, dude. UTS. They make a huge container of the peanut butter pretzels.
Yeah, so peanut butter filled pretzels for Food Friday. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And Alex and friends, all depends. I will go back to 10 o'clock, 10:30, but we'll see what happens with if I'm going with my brother again. But either way, it will get back to that. So I'm hoping eventually that will be all done and we'll be back to 10:30. If not, it will be 11:30, but it will get back to 10:30. I didn't mean to upset you there, legendary Andrew, but that's the truth. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. But it will get back to its regular schedule. Hoping, like I said, Andrew, you're a ball buster. It will get back to its regular schedule between 10 o'clock, 10:30. Once I know that I'm not going to be doing that with my brother anymore, helping him out. At least I'll have a backup time when I'm not around. But at the same time, it'll be between 10 o'clock, 10:30. Like I said, if I'm not around, it'll be 11:30 or 11 o'clock, 11:30. But it will be those two times. No doubt about it. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy, but I'll be more happier when we get back to the regular time because it'll be more fun, even though a lot of people do join.
Yes.
Appreciate you. And cheers.
Appreciate you, Alex.
Cheers,
How long-
Didn't Eric start that game? Everybody's going to take a drink when he says that.
No, that was just appreciate you take a drink, but not
Stop saying it.
yeah. So
Dude,
appreciate.
boy.
You don't have to take a drink, but Eric does because he wants to play that game. He's fun.
I
Yeah,
actually think it's a fun game.
it is fun. I'm
What
not
you
going to say the
there,
word.
Got over
Did it again.
Appreciate him.
Did it 2 more times.
Yeah,
I
there.
gotta have fun with you, Andrew. You're my buddy.
Drink up, fuckers.
I enjoy your company, Andrew, but I gotta have fun with you.
Oh yeah, dude.
What you got over there, man?
All right, so Beer and Cheese is gonna be open table, 8 o'clock Eastern. So just bring what you like. I found some cheese today. And some beer actually. So see how that works. But Wednesday will be a Beavis and Butthead theme from Chatty O's suggestion. I didn't have a suggested picture to show, so I just went with that one. So we'll just see how that goes. I'm having a rough time finding that, so I'm just gonna bring whatever floats my boat. It's okay if you guys bring the same.
I'll just bring whatever beer.
Just bring some with a cartoon character in it. I don't care.
I don't have any cartoons, but I'll.
Well, whatever. We'll just still make it over the table and all that. But, huh?
Nothing.
Nah, just I couldn't find anything TPU on my bunghole or anything like that. So
They don't. Yeah.
just yeah, I found like some robot character or something on a can. I'll just go with that one, I think. But see if they had like an episode with robots or something. But yeah, I had some videos come out and all that. I don't know, but I might be doing a water test soon. I might actually do it in a video. I've been doing a couple podcasts, putting them up on the back end. I know Paul said he had to get the app to even view it, and that sucks. So I'm gonna have to figure something out on that one. But I did a couple recipes, one for me, one for my wife, and we'll be brewing those real soon. It won't be live. It'll be more of an edited version of it. So look out for that. We'll premiere them. I'll premiere them. Nah, it's hard to do that. So hard to do that, especially when I'm learning my system.
Oh, yeah, it's no big deal. You just go live and you're golden. You invite people in and hang out with you.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah,
But, my attention I'm attention deficit, so it's like I'll be like trying to focus on everything. So that won't happen probably for now anyway. But anyway, yeah, so a couple people, Beer Hounds, beer reviews, man, check them out. 4 people actually. That Metal Guy 1983, Finru Brewing, Home Brewing, and Blue Ice, man. Check those guys out, man. Blue Ice would be BLUU_ice. Yeah.
Legendary Dan. He's in here. What's up, brother? Appreciate you.
All right. Anyway, I was shouting out stuff. Hey, cheers, Dan. How you doing? All
Legendary
right.
Dan.
Woo! All right.
Cheers, big man.
I haven't seen you in a while, Dan. I've been sending you the link, my brother, to jump on in on the Alex and
Good to
Friends.
see you, Dan.
I know you've been
Continue the show. Continue the show here.
Oh,
Finish
no,
up.
it's all good.
Sorry, Dan. I was just
All right,
excited. Sorry
You
about
gotta
that, Dan.
stop
Everybody-
following Josh's lead. You
I
can't
already
just
stopped
show up
me, so I'll
110
stop.
minutes late.
Yeah, right. You're cramping my style. Damn it.
70 minutes late. Damn it, man.
Legendary
I gotta be
Dan.
last. All right. Shout outs for me. Philly Crooker 87 is my Instagram. I haven't really posted anything on my channel last year. Probably just end up deleting it. Just getting rid of all of it.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm kind of more focused on Instagram, to be honest with you, than
Don't
YouTube.
delete it, Josh.
Oh wow.
But,
Legendary
Yeah.
Mike was here. Woo!
I don't really have any other shout outs. I think
Legendary Dan, Legendary Mike. Awesome.
everyone else is
You
here.
guys done already? It's only been an hour and 10
No,
minutes.
You guys, if you guys have beer, you could show your beer.
No, it's fine. Finish up your show.
Yeah, no, do what
We
you
were just finishing up doing something, and we were like, let's go crash Tanner's thing.
No, I'm just saying it is just to rate that beer. Legendary Andrew won't mind. I mean,
Oh, it's
Andrew
just
won't
my
mind.
show.
Andrew.
It's just my show, right, Alex? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I said Andrew. I meant not Tanner. I'm losing my mind.
All right. Well, before I do my
You don't
show,
want to drink the.
what's going on in the FLX beer review world? You guys got some shout outs for your channel you guys want to promote before I do mine?
Oh, we
Nah, I don't
actually
really like anybody.
we just did a couple of unboxings.
There you go.
So we unboxed a package from Hot Butcher for the World.
Hell
And then we unboxed a beer from Sean and Mike over at Nerd Sense. And yeah, we got some good reviews coming that way. Sneak peek, we got a bunch of Trillium beers from Nerd Sense
Nice.
to check out. And we actually have some Wildcard Wednesday mystery brews from Nerd Sense.
Oh, there you go. That's cool.
Yeah. And then obviously we got some Hot Butcher stuff. So that
Should be good.
That's what we're up to.
Nice.
Tell you the truth, Dan, I really hope to one day try Hot Butcher because all my peeps, you got my favorite beer. Keep it up, brother. Keep it up.
I told you you love that beer.
2018.
You
What's
got
that?
it, brother. You got it.
What's that shirt Beer Man's wearing? You want to step back a little bit there?
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, Hot Butcher.
Oh, there
we
you go.
Hot Butcher.
Oh, Hot Butcher.
Dude, check out this one beer we got real quick. I just love the can art.
Let's check that out, Dan. Oh, that's
This is,
a Hot Butcher
called-
color, brother. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
Crinkle
cool.
Cut. It's Idaho 7 Pale Ale. So, yeah.
French fry. It has French fries on it, though. That looks
Yeah,
that
Idaho
looks
7,
hungry.
man. Idaho potatoes.
I like it.
Hey, Dan, are you going to hang out? Are you going to be coming on the Alex and Friends? I know I've been doing it late because I've been busy, but hoping to get
I'll tell you what, Alex. I'll fill you in off air, buddy.
appreciate you. And obviously it's private. I appreciate it. All right.
All right. So I do have a couple things that I would like to say. Hold on. Let me. I got to go in my notes. So, this Wednesday we will be doing another brewery review. I haven't picked it yet, but we're going to be doing some type of brewery review. I do like to. Alex is over there like.
I have no idea.
Sorry, Alex. I'm sorry. I got.
I still love you. Don't worry.
So
Appreciate you.
yeah, we'll be doing a brewery review Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Every other Wednesday, I do my Will It Mix, which is pretty much just bring any type of alcoholic beverage that you want to mix with whatever else. Do any type of spirit. You could also do cuvées of beers, so you can mix two different beers together and see if they work out.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, I always do my Saturday Rate That Beer show. Unfortunately, I did start a little bit later tonight. I did go to my cousin's birthday party where I got attacked by a tree branch and it put this big mark on my forehead.
Oh, nice.
But normally my shows are 8 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday. Rate That Beer. But so I'll be looking forward to doing some other styles of shows. I will be doing one. It's called I'm gonna try to possibly do it next week or maybe the week after that. I want to do one called Beer Brawl, where you grab you grab two beers that are the same style and you compare them. So you get like one Imperial Stout, another Imperial Stout, and then you see which one is better.
Hell yeah.
And then another one, it's going to be Spirit Showdown. So you take like two different whiskeys or two different gins, because Bumpy likes gin. So you take two different spirits and you compare them, see which one's better. So those are just some thoughts for the future of the channel. I would like to switch it up a little bit. Not always do the same shows every week. I just kind of want to keep it entertaining, interesting, and things for people to look out for, and not just the
That'd be
same
cool.
show every
Can't
week.
wait.
You know? But yeah, so that's for my channel. Check out my videos. I've been doing a lot of beer reviews. Go check those out. I also have some liquor reviews. I got to get back into. I actually just bought a bottle of whiskey the other day, so we'll be reviewing that, dropping that on the channel. Shout outs for other people. Everybody kind of. Jean H. Pierre. Go check out Jean H. Pierre, Beverage Ramble. He's almost at that 1,000 mark. Go check him out. Let me see if I can think of somebody else.
We didn't shout out John and Nelly, so please do that. I know we do
Leprechaun TV, Hot Seat, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Miscellaneous, you shout out John?
No, I didn't. I normally shout him out, and I forgot.
Go
I
check out
always do
John
that.
and Ellie. Go check out John and Ellie. He just recently hit 1,000 subs. Go watch his videos. Great beer reviewer. See if I can think of Super OG. Go check out Super OG. He's gonna start doing a different it's like his story films, but he's gonna be doing some other ones. He also goes live often. He does like head-to-head videos on beer reviews and stuff. Just a really entertaining channel and fun to watch. And yeah, thank you to the panel, everybody on here tonight, for stopping by, hanging out, whether you guys came on here to do a beer review or just popped in last minute to hang out with us. I'm sure you'll hang out off air for a little bit.
True that.
Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. Cheers, brother.
Hey, Mike, thanks for joining us, buddy. Appreciate
The
you.
legendary Alex
again.
Master. Beer Man. Cheers, Beer Man.
Cheers.
Josh. Late beer. No, I'm just kidding. Last beer. He was early today. He came on time. I give props to Josh. Everybody give a round of applause for Josh showing up showing up on time today. Wow. And Dan and Mike from FLX Beer Reviews, thanks for hopping out with us. And the chat, really quick. Beer Man was in here, also on the panel. We had Paul Middlefrew, Ozzy, Mark A was in here. King Cobra stopped by. Cheers, man. Jacob. Luke John. Yep. The Tree Branch won today. And Cheryl Crawford. So cheers, everybody. And in honor of having the legendary Alex the Beer Master on the panel with us tonight, I'm going to learn to sign us out. So go for it, Alex.
This sounds Beer Master. And we will see you all on the next live stream in the next video. So it's Beer Master signing out.